Hey everybody, it's Joy from ProPhotoApps, and I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of the MyApps Management Dashboard. When you log in, you're going to see several different tabs up along the top, and what you want to make sure is that you walk through each tab and fill out the information that's requested. If you ever get stuck, there is a Show Help feature on the top of each, the upper right hand side, that will give you a little bit more information to help you. So the first tab is the Apple Store Setup, and this is going to be what is going to actually show up in the Apple Store. Now, the information that is in this tab is the only information that you won't be able to change on the fly. So you're going to want to make sure that everything in this particular section is exactly how you want it for the App Store. Any changes to this are going to need to be you're going to need to do a resubmit through Apple. So you're going to upload your icon, and it's going to say it needs to be 57 pixels by 57 pixels. And then you're also going to click here to upload your large icon. That's going to be the icon that's actually in iTunes. You're going to want to name your app and put in some keywords. And we would suggest things like photography, your city, perhaps your specialties. And then you're going to be able to look at the different themes that you can choose from. And when you click on the different themes, you'll be able to see all the different colors to see which one might fit your marketing the best. And then you're going to put your description in here, and you can type your own description, or we've written a description for you that you could just insert. So moving on to the second tab, this is going to be where you're going to set up all of your different galleries. And your galleries can be either a public gallery, which means that anyone that downloads your app will be able to see it. For example, this baby's gallery is going to be a public gallery. Or you can have it be a gallery that's visible only after they register your app. Or you can have it be a completely private gallery in which you would assign the permissions as to who gets to see it. So I like to use this for specific clients. So I can put images into a specific client folder, and it's only going to be shown on that particular client's phone. Some other options is you could actually make a gallery just for prospective clients or just for new clients, and you can put specials and promotions in there that are geared towards new clients that your existing clients wouldn't see. A wedding photographer that I talked to recently had a great idea, and he was going to make a specific private gallery for each of his wedding vendors, and when he's done shooting a wedding, he would simply upload the images to that particular gallery, and now his wedding vendors will be able to pull up their images on his app and show their images, but only alongside with his images. The Pictures tab, the Pics tab, is where you're going to be able to upload all of your images. So you're going to simply click on Image. You're going to select the gallery that it's going to go into. You're going to pick a date, and the date is only relevant if you're using it for the daily pick and you want to assign a specific date. Otherwise, you can leave this blank. You're going to go pick your image. And what I like to do is when I'm resizing my images, I make an action that will I crop the image to the correct size, and then I would have the action use the Save for Web feature, and I would go ahead and save it to a thing on my desktop, a folder on my desktop. So if you look here in the Show Help, it's going to give the actual dimensions, being either 280 pixels by 320 pixels or 320 pixels by 480 pixels. And then you're going to need to use that Save for Web feature in Photoshop to resize the images to be under 100 kilobytes. So you can go ahead then and look at and sort all of your images. If you want to see images that are in a specific gallery, you can do a sort. If you want to find images by date or by file name, you can do that as well. And if you ever need to look at the image, just click on Show Image and you'll be able to see it. The News and Tips feature, you have two options. You have a news feed and a tip feed. And I like to think of the news feed as things that may often change, where the tips is going to be things like what to wear to a session, how to prepare for a session, copyright information, how to take care of your images, things like that. So you would select news or a tip. you'd put the title of your news or tip. So February special. You can select a date. And then you're going to pick if you want it to be either HTML or if you want it to be text. If you select text, it's going to have the same look and feel as the rest of your app. If you select HTML, you're going to be allowed to upload pictures and do links and things like that. So if you select HTML, you're going to go to the HTML section, type in your information, and you'll be allowed to change the font, add in links, add in pictures. Where if you select the text version, you're simply going to type in your text. Once you hit update, your images your news article will automatically be in your app. The next section is going to be your map info. And what you're going to do for this is simply put in the address, and it's going to calculate your latitude and longitude based on your address. If you don't have a physical studio, I would just leave the address portion blank and just do your city and state. The settings feature, there's actually 3 tabs in here that you're going to, or 4 tabs that you're going to want to work with. The first thing is going to be just a little paragraph about you, and again, you can either use the styling that is included in your theme, or you can do a HTML styling. You can add all your different links. For example, if you don't have something like you don't have Twitter, you don't have LinkedIn, you can simply leave those blank and they will not show up in your app. We allowed you to add in additional music, so we gave you one for free, but if you wanted to add in something, you simply upload your audio file and it's going to take you to a permissions page. We like to work with triple scoop music, but you would simply just put in your title and artist and hit next, and then it's going to allow you to upload it. And then to activate that music, you just simply would add. And once it's highlighted yellow, that means that you're going to have these 3 songs playing on your playlist. To remove one, you just simply hit remove and it'll unselect that. Now you see it's white, and then it's not going to be playing in your playlist any longer. And then under miscellaneous, you're going to want to make sure that you have your contact email, phone, and cell phone for text messaging, as well as this little paragraph that's required by Apple. And if you click in here, it's going to give you a little bit of information as to what is required in there. Basically, it's going to talk about your specialties as well as some starting app pricing. In these features, this is where you're going to see all of your users that have downloaded your app. And you're going to be able to export them, which is great to be able to use them for email marketing or even text marketing. The other thing that you're going to be able to do is assign user gallery access. Remember we talked about having public galleries or private galleries. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to assign users to specific galleries. So if I want to click on a new user access, I can simply find my client and I can assign them to a specific gallery. And once I hit update, now they'll be able to see that specific gallery on their phone in the Galleries tab. Now this is great because it enables you to be able to really see who's seeing what information, and you could put in coupons or specials or promotions for specific people. You can also use it so that specific people can't see other information. Like for example, you could have it so only women could see your boudoir work, or you could have a wedding album and you could tag it so that only the wedding party and the parents would be able to see that information. Booking requests. Once a booking request is received in your app, you'll get it as an email, but you can go into here and you can actually edit the information. So when we make a booking with a client, what we do is we like to go into the booking request feature, and we would then go and hit edit, and we can actually assign the time that we actually set the date for. So once we go and we talk to the client, what we can do is select the time, we can confirm it with the client, collect any payment that might be necessary, and then we go ahead and we put in the date and time that their thing is scheduled for, that their appointment is scheduled for, and we hit update. Once that's done, it's actually going to show up on the phone as a appointment reminder card in the booking section. So they're going to be able to always remember when their session is. My Ratings is going to allow you to have clients rate your studio and give you feedback and things. Now you can have it so that you can either approve the rating or unapprove the rating, and we have them automatically set to be unapproved until you go in and actually approve the rating. So nothing is going to show up if you're, if you have a competitor or something that downloads it and leaves a bad review. You can go ahead and just take that out. Nobody will even see it. And then we added a new feature that's going to allow you to see how many people are downloading your apps by the day or by the week. And then when you're all done, you're just going to click on Submit My App. And what will happen is there's going to be a little, mine's already live, so you're going to see a little button here that's going to say, I'm ready to go, and go ahead and submit my app. So once you do that, we'll take it from there, and you'll be able to, we'll get it submitted to the App Store and on your behalf, and then shortly after you will have a brand new app. Thanks, have a great day.